Welcome to USMLE SARTI. We are committed to empowering IMGs. We're excited to guide you on your match journey. Don't forget to click subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get notified whenever we add new content. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter for the latest tips and tricks regarding everything USMLE. Now, let's dive into it.
Now would be the time that you are, addition to doing your CV, your PS, obviously spending time in program selection, assuming you have done your specialty selection. So whether you are an old graduate, whether you are a recent graduate, this would be one of the things that will come up, which programs to select. Now, of course, there is a brute force method where you can apply to all available programs in the specialty, but that doesn't really help. A, it is very expensive, and B, when you get the interview, you anyway have to research the program. You want to focus on the program, you want to apply your fit to that program. And while I'm saying that, we have our other panelist, Dr. Pranuthi Ratna, very dedicated student, always likes to help IMGs. And, I had the pleasure of meeting her in Hyderabad earlier this year, I think in May. So welcome, Pranuthi. Glad you could make it.
Thank you, Pawan. Hey, everyone. Thank you for the session today, Sejal, Pawan, and everybody who's organizing it.
So, yes, if you could introduce yourself, and then, we were talking about IMG Friendly Program or how to make program lists, and also if you can walk them through, like we discussed, your own thought process, how you went about it last year. So that'll help. I did walk them through the Sarthi list, but I think some of the other aspects, if you can cover.
Got it. So I applied to family medicine last year and I matched during my first cycle. I matched into Southern Illinois University program, which is in Springfield, Illinois. I built my profile only towards family medicine, so I did not approach or prepare for any other specialty. And I think that helped me match into a university program, irrespective of getting a low score on step one. That and also a lot of tips on program outreach, how you should approach programs, how to shortlist signals, and make sure that you're standing out different from other applicants too. So I'll start with, I'll share my screen for the FREIDA and Residency Explorer. Just a second.
Okay, we can see it.
So, yeah. This is the Residency Explorer site, and once you log in, create an account, it'll give you different options by states. And so what I did for my list is I divided it into different states, and that helps you narrow down your approach. So let's start with Michigan first, and let's click on Michigan. So it displays all the programs under Michigan State. So let's take one program. Let's say we're doing Henry Ford. So we have entire information about the website, phone number, address, and the email of the person you want to contact, and the program code. And if at all they have some social media, then there's social media reference. What you should see is the further information regarding, number of applicants, percentage of applicants that are being interviewed. 5.6 is a bit low because the average is around 10. So this helps you narrow down programs further. Any program with greater than 11, if you have an average application, that is average scores, average research experience and stuff, then you should look for programs that are greater than the average percentage of applicants interviewed. Here you can see the number of applicants that applied, and this is the average. So a lot of applicants have already applied to this program, and this is the trend over the past years. Then you'll see further information regarding the program requirements. And if you do not meet the program requirements, do not apply because your application will be filtered out and you're wasting money on it because they will not see it. Then you look at the visa sponsorship and the other details such as salary and other benefits. These are just useful towards the end when you want to narrow your programs further. And usually around 250, 200 to 250 is a good number for FM programs as an IMG. So the next would be special tracks. So this helps you narrow down programs based on your future interest. What do you want to do after residency? So if anything that aligns, that will obviously go up on your list. And this would be further information by race, by gender, and medical student type. And other thing is medical students, which medical school are they coming from? This helps you understand that if the program is preferring IMGs who are from Caribbean. Some programs are IMG friendly, but they prefer Caribbean students over other international medical students. So looking at this will also give you a good idea. So this is Residency Explorer, and then you have to copy the program ID from here and take it to FREIDA. FREIDA is your another resource to further look into program details and cross-check if everything is matching with Residency Explorer, because sometimes it is not up to date on Residency Explorer. So you go through the information on FREIDA again, look at the program director information, make sure you save all of these things because when you're sending mails for program outreach or letters of interest, then this is your information. And further information will be over here. You can look at the program size, schedule, number of applications that they usually receive, the earliest date for application, minimum score criteria, visa status is very important. Yeah, and this. So you have to cross-check this with whatever is provided in Residency Explorer. That gives you a better idea if the program is IMG friendly or not. All right, so that is about FREIDA and a quick look at my list. So I did it based on states. You divide states and see how many positions are there in each state. So that gives you a majority of idea of which state is really IMG friendly. Like Pawan has already discussed about top IMG friendly states in Sarthi. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show them.
Then,
Yeah,
yeah,
this will
right,
Yeah.
right. So you start with New York, you go to Residency Explorer, and then go back, select New York states, and start listing down the states which are IMG friendly based on the US IMG percentage, non-US IMG percentage. So obviously we prefer non-US IMG percentage to be higher. And then once you want to dig further, you can look at FREIDA, and then also look at Sarthi's list and the Sarthi tools that give further insights by the Sarthi alumni, people who interviewed with the programs before. So in my list regarding new programs, so ACGME, oops, sorry, my bad.
Lost your screen.
Yeah. So regarding new programs, you can always go to ACGME site and look for new programs because they keep adding on each year. And this was a great advice that I received from my Sarthi mentor. Because a lot of programs last year opened up on during the last math cycle, but this cycle it still doesn't show. I checked and there was only like one or two programs. But yeah, it always helps to see. And new programs are more receptive because they really cater space for you to talk to them. So if you target those new programs and do program outreach, then there's higher chance of receiving interviews from them. The other thing I wanted to talk today was about program outreach and letters of interest. Last week of July is your good time to start sending letters of interest to the programs. And regarding signaling, if you're a part of Sarthi team, this helps you greatly because you can reach out to the alumni, your mentors on the group, the Telegram group, and ask about programs and get insights that nobody else knows. So you know what the program is looking for. If it's about program social, let's say they're more towards social outreach and they want to contribute to the society. So if you have more volunteer experiences, then you can shine on those aspects and tell the program that you're a good candidate or a good fit. So things like this, nobody else will tell you, but people who interviewed there before will tell you. So make sure you reach out to people on social media and then probably ask people on Sarthi alumni group that they'll be able to guide you better. Yeah, I think that's all I've got. Pawan, if I'm missing anything, please let me know.
No, thank you. Yeah, this was great. I appreciate your time. You guys are all very busy, but you took out time to help other applicants. So I always appreciate that. Thank you very much. And
Thank
guys,
you
I
so
will
much for watching. We hope that video provided valuable insights for your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And check out our website for details on how we can guide you to a successful match.